guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. You know what? I just got myself a ring light, which you can probably see in the reflection of my glasses. But yes, it's super exciting because I'll finally be able to film at night, and by night I mean 4 p.m. Which is like way too soon, but you know, it's winter time. It is what it is. So today we're doing my first book haul ever on this channel. So let's get started. So I recently ordered a bunch of books from bookdepository.com, and I gotta say that it's one of my favorite websites to order books from. I've had no issues with their service, and I've been ordering books from them for like 10 years. So that's a long time, and they've always delivered books even earlier than expected. I think I was supposed to get these books. Yeah, these are the books. I was supposed to get them like in 20 to 30 days, and it only took 2 weeks. So thank you, Book Depository. Of course, this video is not sponsored by them, although I wish it was, but maybe sometime in the future. You know what, guys? We're going to start out strong. I'm going to show you my favorite book from this book haul, and that is Word Crime. This is a book about forensic linguistics. I literally have goosebumps because that is such an amazing discipline. It is a discipline that analyzes language evidence, which can be used in legal cases to either solve crimes or do other cool stuff. Can you believe that language can actually help us with, finding a murderer? How cool is that? In this particular book, it's like an introduction to forensic linguistics, and John Olson, let's see what he does. It says, Olson includes a survey of some of the high-profile criminal and civil cases he has worked on where it has been used. Chapters describe gripping cases involving murder, sexual assault, hate mail, plagiarism, suspicious death, code deciphering, arson, and even genocide. This is fascinating reading for anyone interested in true crime and cutting-edge criminology and the intersection of language and the law. Can't wait to read this. I think I'm actually going to do a whole video just dedicated to this book and forensic linguistics as a whole. If you're interested, let me know, because this is super cool. Even if you're not interested, I'm going to do it. The next book I want to show you is a book you already know all about because I mentioned it twice in my previous videos, and that is Frankenstein, so I won't spend too much time talking about it, but I just want to tell you that it's a manga and it's fantastic. It didn't change the way I imagined the original story, so that is very, very cool. Next up, we've got a science fiction novel by Daniel Keyes. It's called Flowers for Algernon, and it's considered to be one of the modern classics, and it's also very heartbreaking, apparently. So that's recipe for success. Charlie Gordon, a floor sweeper born with an unusually low IQ, has been chosen as the perfect subject for an experimental surgery that doctors hope will increase his intelligence. A procedure that has been highly successful when tested on a lab mouse named Algernon. All Charlie wants is to be smart and have friends, but the treatment turns him into a genius. Then Algernon begins to fade. What will become of Charlie? We'll find out. Next, we've got Sally Rooney. That's probably what I think of her books. I only read one, and that is Conversation with Friends. Actually, I didn't read it because I had to DNF it. I really didn't like the writing style, and I bought the other two before reading this one. Obviously, I bought all these three together, and I have no idea why I did that. I really regret it because I don't think I'm gonna like the other two, but let's try and see and be hopeful. So yeah, that is Sally Rooney. The next one is The Vanishing Half, and I know everyone's been talking about it. I still haven't read it. It's about identical twins who are grown up together in a small southern Black community until at age 16 they run away. Years later, everything about their lives is different: their families, communities, and racial identities. One sister lives with her black daughter in the same southern town she once tried to escape. The other sister secretly passes as white, and her husband knows nothing of her past. Still, separated by many miles and just as many lies, the fates of the twins remain intertwined. What will happen in the next generation when their own daughters' storylines intersect? Really interested in this topic, and I already know it's going to make me cry. By the way, I just found a little bookmark that you get. So with every order on the Book Depository website, not on every order, for every book, okay, that you order from the Book Depository website, you get a cute little bookmark. This is J.K. Rowling. Oops, but yeah, there are other things on the bookmarks as well. Another book that I'm really excited to read is The House in the Cerulean Sea, which everyone's been recommending. And so, especially if you want to read something heartwarming. And I feel like I do. I do. I like everybody needs something heartwarming from time to time. And it's supposed to be like, apparently it's fantasy, which I'm not really into that genre so much, but I feel I'll be able to handle the amount of fantasy that is in this book for the sake of, the heartwarming aspect. So anyway, I'm gonna be reading this. In the House in the Cerulean Sea, Linus Baker is a lonely caseworker for a governmental organization which manages orphan kids who are magical beings. One day, he's given a secret assignment to assess a special orphanage on the island of Marsyas, run by a man named Arthur Parnassus, who has secrets of his own. So that sounds super fun. And if you've read this book, let me know, or any other books for that matter. The next book is great for somebody who would like to have like a creativity boost, and that is something I definitely need. And it's called What It Is by Linda Berry. I mean, look at how gorgeous this book is. I mean, the illustrations are just amazing. And it's like a graphic novel, like part memoir, part graphic novel. And it's also great for people who, like, somebody described it as a cookbook for people who are afraid to draw. And I really like that. I don't necessarily draw, but I do write. I write poems, and I feel like it's going to inspire me. So really looking forward to this. I'm going to read what it says on the website. How do objects summon memories? What do real images feel like? For decades, these type of questions have permeated the pages of Linda Berry's compositions, with words attracting pictures and conjuring places through a pen that first and foremost keeps on moving. What it is demonstrates a tried and true creative method that is playful, powerful, and accessible to anyone with an inquisitive wish to write or to remember. Composed of completely new material, each page of Berry's first drawn and quarterly book is a full-color collage that is not only a gentle guide to this process, but an invigorating example of exactly what it is. The ordinary is extraordinary. So excited to dive into this. And the last book is The Switch by Beth O'Leary. And it's a romance because we gotta end in a nice and sweet way. I read The Flash Share a couple of months ago, and it's by the same author. Really loved it. I was going to buy the other one. It's called The Road Trip, but it didn't have such good reviews, so I opted for this one. After blowing a big presentation at work, Lena takes a 2-month sabbatical and escapes to her grandmother Eileen's house for some overdue rest. Eileen is newly single and about to turn 80. She'd like a second chance at love, but her tiny Yorkshire village doesn't offer many eligible gentlemen. A life swap seems the perfect solution, but with a rabble of unruly OAPs to contend with, as well as the distractingly handsome local schoolteacher, Lena learns that switching lives isn't straightforward. In London, Eileen is a huge hit with her new neighbors and with the online dating scene, but is her perfect match nearer to home than she first thought? Yeah, that sounds very, very sweet and exciting. That is it for my first book haul. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe and like. And yes, I'll talk to you in the comments. Have a good day. Bye.